Heavy snow hits Britain's busiest airports. Runways at Heathrow and Gatwick are closed, causing huge disruption to the Christmas getaway. Severe weather warnings. Western Britain, Northern Ireland and Northern Scotland suffer blizzards, while southern England is also blanketed with snow. More misery on Britain's roads and nail network. Hundreds were trapped in their cars last night on the M6 motorway. Well, frustration for Christmas shoppers in North London. Brent Cross Shopping Centre, one of the capital's biggest, is closed because of the snow. Well, this is the scene live at Heathrow Airport. We've just seen some of the pilots and crew on that Virgin flight waving to the helicopter, our helicopter, as it hovers above there. This is the southern runway at Heathrow, nothing moving. This Virgin flight just frozen as it was making its way to take off. You can see the tarmac just behind the engines there is clear as the snow has been melted away, but look what's in front. That Virgin flight just stuck in the middle of the runway. In other news, back in court, Amanda Knox, the American convicted of murdering British student Meredith Kercher, will find out if judges in Perugia will review key forensic evidence. And England face a monumental task to avoid defeat in Perth after slumping to 81 for 5 on the third day. Very good afternoon to you. Let's go straight back to Heathrow Airport, which is closed until at least 4 o'clock. Our helicopter up at the moment. The only thing it seems to be in the sky at the moment. Just look at those snowy scenes below Heathrow on the ground there. Terminal 5 shut. British Airways not having any flights going out of Heathrow until 5 o'clock. They announced that this morning much earlier on, but now in the last hour or so, Heathrow has closed completely. BAA saying it is going to be shut until at least 4 o'clock. That Virgin flight that we've been looking at stuck in the middle of the runway, just frozen there halfway up the runway, as you can see. The crew on board, they've been waving to the helicopter, our helicopter just flying above them. I'm not sure if any passengers are on board. In fact, if any passengers are on board and anyone's able to watch us or hear us at the moment, please do text us 61124. Also tweet us as well. We can then read your comments and read them out. But as you can see, that snow on that Virgin flight already starting to freeze on the wings of that flight. We're expecting to get more information actually at 5 o'clock from British Airways for its customers, and from 4 o'clock from BAA, who of course are in charge of Heathrow. Well, the crew of that flight don't seem too unhappy about things. One of the first officers just crawling out, maybe just to try and wipe a bit of ice off the windshield, the windscreen there, but second officer pretty happy there, waving away. As the first officer is as well. A few stewardesses behind. Hopefully they've got the coffee and croissants going there, but not quite clear if any passengers are on board there at the moment. One would imagine that they probably are, because there's no sign of any ladders or stairways that have been brought up to actually evacuate people from that flight. This statement actually from British Airways, obviously this is a Virgin flight, but British Airways have just put a statement out saying that they're giving hotel rooms to certain numbers of customers where British Airways has actually got them, has access to them. Otherwise, they're operating a pay and claim to other customers. So basically people are expected to find a room and then claim the cost afterwards. This is, though, the worst possible weekend for weather like this to have descended on Heathrow or Gatwick. Some 630,000 people due to fly in and out from Heathrow this weekend. just under 250,000, 240,000 due to fly in and out of Gatwick. And at the moment, both airports are shut. You can see there's a British Airways flight caught rather like that Virgin one as well. It looks as if that's going to be sort of tugged back maybe into the berth at Heathrow. But amazing scenes here at Heathrow, one of the world's, I think it is the world's busiest airport. Nothing moving. The only thing in the air at the moment seems to be the BBC helicopter, just picking up some of these amazing shots here.